Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed those little cinematics. My name is John and this is my channel, Neglected92, and what you just saw is my 1992 Honda Accord. Now, I made this channel originally because I am more on Instagram, and through Instagram I've constantly been uploading my progress on the car, and I've had a lot of other people ask me like, hey, how'd you do this, how'd you do that, you know. And I think making a video showing how I did it, you know, really explaining in detail, is a lot better than me just typing it out on Instagram where, you know, you don't really have any visual reference. So I really want to make this channel to kind of help other people, you know, with their builds any way I can. I myself am still learning too, so, you know, this is just a great way to kind of film my progress as well in case I ever need to go back to it. Because I don't know, you know, everything about this car, but in the past couple months that I've had it, I've definitely learned a lot. So I hope to pass that on to you guys as well, any way I can. Basically, what's gonna happen is this is still my daily. So I'm not gonna be able to upload every single day, you know, new pieces of content because I'm not able to work on this car every single day. So the idea is those days I can't film anything new, what I'll do is I'll film old stuff, or I'll film me recapping old stuff. Let's say, for example, my battery relocation. I'll do a video on that, explaining in detail on how I did it personally, but at the same time I won't be actually redoing it. I'll just kind of be telling you guys, you know, giving you a visual as to what I did and how I did it. But occasionally I'll run over to the junkyard, find another one of these, and then get hands-on with it so that you can see the process right then and there. But for right now, what I wanted to do was just wanted to have a little walk around the car, tell you guys what I did, you know, show you some. On the interior, I've actually repainted the entire thing black. It was originally blue. Got my little guy here. So I've also done custom door cards. I got this fabric, did a whole process about that. That's one of my video ideas, so if you want to know exactly how I did that, and so that you could follow in the same footsteps, and that includes, you know, removing the whole door card in the first place, you know, unplugging what you need to do, etc., etc. I can make a video about that. Just to help you guys out. I removed all the carpet. That's part of the process right there for removing the sound deadening. I already did it on the driver's side. I still have to use Goo Gone to remove some of that gunk, but that'll all be part of the next video. Still gotta do it on the passenger side. Did a VIP table install. There's a guy out here at Street Goons, shout out to you, makes some awesome tables with, you know, little mounts right here. And this was actually out of a BMW E36, but I guess I retrofitted it to the car. And then also got my energy wheel install right here. I've installed a few of these, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to install some more for some of my friends. So if I do end up installing another one of those for my friend, I'll make a video about it. If not though, then I'll just make a video using mine. Not the biggest deal. Did the Acura CL leather conversion back here, but I'll actually, also I repainted them so they're nice and black now to match everything else. See, repainted the entire interior. I'll be doing a custom block off plate back there pretty soon, so probably make a video about that as well, just so you guys can see the turnout. I'll keep you posted on that, but from there we continue on to the engine bay. Alrighty, so as far as the engine bay goes, I have done a few things here and there. For starters, repainted the valve cover, got cold air intake with the Spectre filter, DC strut bar, DC sport headers, and downpipe. Did a power steering delete on this, windshield wiper fluid delete, the battery relocation, and just some general wire tucking. Now, a lot of this that I've done in the engine bay, I can go over it through another video, just in more detail, like the wire tucking for example, let you know where I put all that. And it's a very mild wire tucking. I haven't cut anything yet to put it behind the fenders or anything like that, just because I'm not ready to do that yet, because again, this is my daily, so you know, I want it to be clean, but at the same time I can't go too crazy with it. Not just yet anyways, you know, hopefully sometime soon we'll get another car and then we'll really start digging in on this, and that's when the videos will start cranking out, so stay tuned for that. For the time being though, right now I'm pretty happy with where it is. If anything, the only thing I really want to do right now is take apart the intake manifold and then basically just clean that and repaint it. and then eventually swap out some things like my motor modes and all that other good stuff. So in the future that'll happen, but at least now I can film it all so that you guys can see the process, and hopefully it'll help you guys out as well. And lastly, we just have the exterior, which done a few things here and there as well. As far as the front goes, I've got all clear on the side markers, the bumper markers, and then some LED bulbs. The grille itself is originally black. I color matched it to the factory color, so now it's nice and white. And then I retrofitted the Acura Legend lip onto the car. One thing, if you don't own this car, you'll learn right away that this thing has no aftermarket, no relevant clean aftermarket, that is anyways, and everything is basically either custom made or retrofitted. So that's the fun in these cars. Although I will say, although it may be a challenge, you do have a lot of room to be creative with it, so that's why I'm actually going to be replacing that pretty soon with a custom splitter setup, so that'll be good. The wheels I have on this right now are Rota Grid 5s, and the wheel setup is 16 by 8 by 0 offset, which is why they poke out so far, because eventually I do want to go wide body, so kind of already prepped up for that. And the tires themselves are 205 45/16s, and they are Federal 595s, just so I can get that nice little lip protection. It's really good, especially when you have wider wheels like mine, so it really comes in clutch. I have a roof rack set up. This took a minute to kind of get all the pieces for. Basically Yakima bars with the Q towers. Got the specific Q clips that you need to buy for these, for this specific model. And then basically like the Amazon roof rack. And then I'm running Yonaka Motorsport coilovers, so I actually had an extra sticker. Threw it on there because, instead of Yakima, it's Yonaka. Clever. As far as the rear goes, I haven't been able to do much to it just because, again, there's not much aftermarket for these cars, and I'm actually leaving myself some room to get a little creative with it because I do have some big plans for the rear. It's just I need to run to the junkyard and get some extra parts just to test out my funky ideas, just to make sure it's going to look good in the end. It's pretty clean for what it is right now, but I definitely want to get more creative with it, and that's kind of just what I'm waiting on right now with the build. Is just gathering parts that I need, gathering certain tools. Suspension wise, I'm still working on rebuilding that right now. I'm still gathering the parts I need. I'm almost there. I need to run to the junkyard though, get some knuckles, and then I want to get adjustable A-arms for the camber so I can actually have a proper alignment going. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the build so far. Appreciate you guys for watching the video. And with that being said, from this point on, anything I do to this car is going to be filmed and it's going to be put on the YouTube. So if I do upload on an Instagram, you can always feel free to come to the YouTube channel and see a video on how I did it. I'll try to always upload on Instagram the same day I upload on YouTube, so that you're not just sitting waiting around for that specific video in case you need help on that. But again, comment down below whatever you want me to do a video on, whether it's the door, the battery location, or the front lip install, whatever the case may be. If you need help with it, I will try to help you, and I will try to make that video for you. So yeah, if you want to keep up with the build and just keep up with the content I'll be producing, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys again for supporting me on Instagram. Bringing me up to 1,000 followers. It's really awesome. And I appreciate all the comments and love and support on the build. It's really great. So thank you guys so much. And I hope this is kind of a good way to, just give it back to you guys, as a nice thank you. I'll try to do as many tutorials as I can, for what I personally know. And then eventually, if we end up getting to a point where, I can have this thing on jack stands, I'll start pulling it apart and I'll start making videos of that. So, you can see that process and learn alongside with me. So thank you guys again, and I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Take care.